We did it. We're live at Michael's chat. Go to at literally Michael. Our phone is now officially at 1%. So we're live. So OSA didn't get lucky because we got reinforcements. And now we're going to make sure that they don't sneak out real quick. So thank you all for watching. And I'll see you at literally Michael's channel right now. Hi everyone. Hi Emor. Hi Marie. Hi caffeinated Wi-Fi. Caffeinated Wi-Fi. That about describes the life inside those places, you guys. Hi Unapologetic. Hi Alicia, Rhiannon, Jody, Robin. Hi. So it's so great to see you guys populating our live chat so that Scientology knows that with a press of a literal button, we have literally dozens and dozens of people joining. So, like we said, y'all are our actual private security, you guys. So that when Scientology makes a fake call to really call the LAPD real quick to really come and frisk us and come and handcuff us and come and detain us for literally doing nothing, you know. Oh, look, 65 already, you guys. So OSA, take note of how fast people are coming to watch the live. As soon as we go live, people just checking in. Oh, what's going on? And even though I know these lives go for long, you guys, but even though if you can't stay, even if you just checked in to just check it out. Oh, oops, let's see what's happened. I wonder why they went live. I wonder if the LAPD is, running a little illegal swatting operation for themselves. Michael's live last night is gone. It might be he might have it on private, you guys. Like Michael's still trying to figure out YouTube. So we appreciate your patience. I have to check out if that's what he did. Thank you guys. Yes, hit the like button. The more the algorithm gets told that people do care about kids being trafficked inside of these hotels and commercial buildings, as y'all can see, is a dilapidated, disgusting building where the slave masters of these hotels actually live. These are the slave masters, the top of the food chain, the leadership of Scientology, you guys, right here. That's where they get sent to live in this disgusting, dilapidated conditions. Because you know what? You really should take a lot of advice from the people that really know what freedom is what they sell in those hotels. Oh, actually, never mind, you guys. They don't sell freedom. They just sell tax write-offs. Let's not forget that because everybody thinks that, oh my God, they let their hard-earned cash, um, and there couldn't be more scam. But you know what? They got a nice little tax write-off for themselves. So don't feel so bad for these people. Literally, just be like, they're literally asking for it. Hey, Osa, your cult is showing. That's right, Osa. True that. We have IT security coming to our rescue, you guys. So all volunteers um, are coming to our rescue. But if OSA tries to send someone to infiltrate us, good luck with that, OSA, because we're not taking just any old person that just writes us an email. So don't you worry about it. We are doing our research because we know exactly what y'all are about. So since we are doing our research, we really are figuring out that, don't try to infiltrate us like that because we'll catch you real quick. Yes, please hit the like button, you guys, because it really does help. I mean, look at that. We already got 148 people watching. So that's really good. So this is the building where they all live, all the executives, you guys. Here they are, right here, going like that to kids. Get your stats up, get your ethics in, make us more money. Imagine that fun fact, you guys. I was given quotas of making these people $100,000 a week as a minor. What type of establishment gets that out of kids? Let me think about it. Bingo, Hollywood. Isn't that great, you guys? That only Hollywood and Scientology are the only two industries in the world that we can think of where all manner of childs are brought around to milk money. So yeah, shout out to Hollywood too. The so-called woke Hollywood. Go get y'all's Oscars. Go, really go. Show up to the Oscars. Really go. We're gonna save the world because the celebrities here that really get dressed up real nice and fancy really do care. Right, guys? Celebrities really do care. The Hollywood elite celebrities could literally care so much. Like little Katie Holmes, like little Nicole Kidman, that they really do care a lot. They really do care a lot. They really play the role that they care, play the role that they were the victims of everything. You know what, Katie? You know what, Nicole? Y'all have had enough time to process y'all's trauma. Y'all have the best of the best attorneys on speed dial. Y'all could literally call the LAPD, and I'm sure the LAPD wouldn't be like, Nicole Kidman, get the hell out of this office. Your claims are too old, Nicole Kidman. We are not going to investigate a shred of a thing. So before everybody wants to tell, oh, Nicole, she signed an NDA. Did you see minors inside of those hotels, Nicole Kidman? Yes or no? Tell your publicist to type it up real quick for you. You have a ton of people in PR from CAA that would come to your rescue and throw a little Tide, a little laundering detergent, and then all of a sudden, Nicole Kidman is revived and her whole reputation is amazing and everyone is doing great. And you know, she did leave her kids behind, but you know what? She can allow them to be Scientologists if that's what they want for themselves. Right, Nicole? You allowed your kids to be that. You allowed them. So because that's the pitch, you guys. I already did a reacting video about Nicole talking about when she did a movie where she played the mother of a gay son. She literally, kid you not, Nicole Kidman goes, I would love my kids no matter what, if they want to be Scientologists or if they want to be gay. It's up to them. I'm just here to love. Well, you know what? That's being questioned, Nicole. So tell your publicist at CAA, tell your agent at CAA to type a quick statement because you left these hotels how many decades ago and you got up real high. You were at Xenu level. So you couldn't be more implicated. You couldn't have been more of a founding, paying money for yourself to really go up that level, to really be treated very special. So your kids got left behind, Bella and Connor. Right, Nicole? Or wrong? You left them with Marty Rathben. Right or wrong, Nicole? Why haven't you gotten them out? Why haven't you been effective at coming clean with what you know so that these establishments could maybe stand a chance of getting closed? So these people could maybe go, damn, we're getting called out for having minors inside because Nicole Kidman is making a big deal. But does she give an F? No, you guys. Nicole Kidman is a duck. And so is Katie Holmes with her little daddy. Oh, daddy, get me out of the cold. Daddy, you're a lawyer. You see that I'm being scammed. Let me take my daughter and let me leave all the other kids that I know are stuck in the hotels to fend for themselves. My daughter, I'm Katie Holmes. I'm going to save my daughter. I'm going to sign whatever NDA gets put in front of me. I'm going to shut the F up about everything because as long as I have a nice, cushy life, and Hollywood revamps my image and I get all sorts of branding deals, then everything is going to be great. And you, Nicole, shout out to you who works with Balenciaga doing a literal disgusting PEDO campaign as if you all weren't shooting with teddy bears and literal disgusting things. And you guys go check out her Instagram. Nicole Kidman has left her whole Balenciaga campaign there. Look, you have 189.
Hey guys. Oh my god. Okay, so I've stripped down a little bit. It was so hot. Thank God I went through the street sweeping today.
Oh, good.
Speech for your right. You guys block the garage. Sure.
Sure.
Okay. All right. 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 Oh my guys. Okay, so now he's got me where I can see you guys. Hey, sweet lady love, how are you today? Amanda, Emor, hi, Pearls and Happy. Oh my God.
You didn't bring a battery, did you? A battery?
Yeah.
Oh, then you said
Yeah, so, I mean, was that just crazy just now? I mean, she's been like just dying to find us and she found us. And it just goes to show you like how corrupt they are and what they're doing. And it's like, can you imagine? All of a sudden you're living this peaceful life, you have this wonderful job and you're, think you're living the best life you can. And all of a sudden this group enters into the building because it's owned by a Scientologist and they've hacked everything. It sounds like they hacked everything of hers. And then the story of what you said about the lady losing her child is
well, and she's got the receipts, so we're gonna check into all of that, you guys, because everything has to be double checked, and she's got the receipts.
Hey Karen.
So that's great.
Running Bear. I know, it's wow. Well, she's gonna join us tonight, and you'll see her tonight. But the fact that she's got all this information, the receipts, that's all we need is receipts. Receipts don't lie, guys. And you see them. You see it just so clearly. And you see, so Serge, I was telling him, I was like, I didn't get to bed till like 4:30 last night. And then I woke up, I had this dream, and all of a sudden these people were chasing us. And I was trapped. And all of a sudden I looked, and you weren't there, and I thought maybe you were at the gym, and all of a sudden I looked for you and I couldn't find you at the gym, and that's why I called you, because I was like, what the fuck's going on? Because you heard like one of the kids' tires got flattened again last night.
Yes, two of them.
Two of them.
So we're getting a camera on our car, you guys.
Yeah,
Literally.
so yeah, we're gonna have surveillance on our car 24/7 now, just as we do at our house. And everything's receipts. You gotta have it. Yeah, everybody, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It just makes us more powerful and more powerful just by having more people supporting us, because you're all part of the team. You're our team out there supporting us when we're out here on the streets. I'm still just breathless after that. Let me sit down here for a second. Oh my God. It's just right. So, yeah. Nora, I just saw you. Good to see you. I missed hearing from you. Hope you're doing well. Amy, yeah, I can't find that one. Okay, so I haven't even looked at that when we're live. Someone's at, isn't Kidman's dad a psychiatrist? He was. He's no longer with us. He's transitioned into a different space. But if she would have got him in there, maybe she would have got him to sign the billion-year contract. He'd be back. She opened up a bag of receipts, and we were looking at the receipts. So I don't think she would have been doing that if she was fake. I mean, unapologetic me. Hello. Yes. Watch more of Nora 2. Michelle Kelly subscribes. Thank you so much. Yeah. Well, and it's like we have so many people that have receipts. We've got receipts. It's just, baby steps into all of this, and it's just changing daily. You see it, it's just changing daily. And look, her son's the one that alerted her that we were out on the streets. You know, and so she ran to find us. Hey, hot mess. Save the children, save the children. Yes, save the children. That's what we're here for. My God, isn't that crazy? It's just like I just had that intuition this morning just to get my ass here. And thank God for that electric bike. Because she lives in the building. They're fair gaming her. They probably want her to move so that they could have her apartment for other Scientologists. Yeah. Just crazy. Oh, this is what I wanted to show you guys. This is what I saw, and I'll show it to you. Let me wait till this car passes. And I'm not quite sure what this really means, but it's really interesting being in design. So check this out. Look at all the cables that are cut. Why is the power from the city cut? From the telephone to there, and you can see it there. And there's their little camera. Hey, Osa. Look at that. You know, the only thing I could think is that one day they went underground with their power, but you do see power going to some other units here. So, you know, who knows what's up with that. But that was just like, when I looked up and saw that, I'm just like, Jesus, they just don't stop, do they? They just don't stop. And there's like this little window there that's cracked open. And then you got this guy on his scooter here. About ran me over. Don't know what that was about. From Kentucky, maybe he's here to take some lessons. And then, you know, oh, they actually pulled it tighter today. So you can't even see in. You see that? They actually, from the other day, they had it where you could actually look in. See, I told you they'd come and fix it. In fact, let's take a look at it. Yeah, they actually came and they tightened it up a little bit. Interesting, huh? I'm telling you, they just are just watching us and breathing with us. Even say they're shitting with us. They're shitting. It's just, you know what? The world has changed. The world has changed. And so have the people in it. And they're tired of this shit. They're tired of these Epstein groups. These big organizations that have been getting away with so much for so long. Hiding under the guise of the government somehow. I just can't believe it. I just can't believe it. You know? And just look at how all the windows are shut. They're all blacked out. I mean, that one even had black tarp there. You know, what do these people think? You know, that's what I would love to interview one of you guys. Hey, if one of you guys have the guts to reach out and have a conversation, I invite you. Please reach out, say hi, tell me what you're about, tell me what you believe in, tell me why you believe in it, tell me why you support child abuse, child trafficking. You know, because once they start implicating this organization one by one, your guys' name is going to be on that list. I hate to say it. You're part of it. You are part of it. Where is this? What, baby? This one. Okay. My phone's gonna have to charge and it's so slow. Okay. officer just gave me his little handheld holder, which helps so much. We need to get one of these. Yeah, and that's true. The last one that spoke up is in the hole. You know they're in the hole. That hole's got to be getting pretty filled by now. They're probably having to dig a couple more holes. They probably have to, oh my God.
Dig deeper.
They're gonna, I'm just sick to my stomach right now. I really am just sick to my stomach. I mean, you hear these stories like this, and it's like, you know, these are the kind of stories I hear from the kids, from the ones that we're in. So if you can imagine this is happening to her, think about what's happening to those kids. That's, I mean, really try to wrap your mind around that. I try to, and it's so hard for me to even get my head around it sometimes to go, what the fuck? What were they doing? You gotta be kidding me. Well, I can't wait to start my series. I was gonna start it today, but then I ordered the book, and I wanted to have the book so I can actually start to highlight the areas so that I can share those areas and ask about those areas and bring them to light to you guys as well. So I've got a couple of ex-Scientologists that have blown ladies that they've written books and their stories are just horrific. Just horrific.
I grew up in Audit.
Thank you.
I live in the valley.
God, I don't have my glasses on. Kyla? McDonald? Thank you, Julie. Thank you. I know, can you believe they have 90-year-old people in bunk beds? Hey Jane, how's it going?
So, but now that we do, now that we're adults, now we have to continue to understand that. You know, and for the kids, if adults want to be weird,
I
like,
was on the second
hey,
floor.
You, bro.
you, like, literally.
You know?
Leave my kids out of it.
Exactly.
Or leave the kids out of it.
That's it. That's all it was. Exactly. You know, 21 and under, you can't be drinking at a bar. What the hell are you doing in the bar with people?
But you can do that, right?
You know what I mean? Like, if you're 21, that's what
Yeah,
you
I don't know. I appreciate you saying that, Running Bear, about super chats, but I don't know if my channel's there yet. I mean, if you can try, I would love that. It just helps us get all that security gear that we talk about, more surveillance gear, and like even helped like the kids last night that, you know, came out and their tires were flat. And it's just, you know, ruthless. They're ruthless. Of course they're ruthless. I mean, I just wonder, like, what? This is kind of funny to think about. Like, you know, here you sign a $1 billion contract, and like, at what part? Okay, so like this guy here. Remember, I just told you there was a guy that almost ran me over with a scooter. So now he just happened to stop, and he was going down the street, but then he came back, and he's across the street, sitting on the stairs on his phone. So I mean, that's, you know, that could be definitely a plant right there. You know, he parked right up there in the red and then pulled out his scooter and is on his phone pointing it this direction. Oh my God, these people. But anyways, okay, so this is what I started laughing about a little bit. It's like, you know, so here they sign a $1 billion contract, right? I wonder how many of our, you know, are through their first 100 years or second 100 years. Because, like, you know, you heard on my live the other day with Aaron that You know, we're now heading into the 5th generation, you know, and if someone lives 90 years, so we're getting like 400 years into this. I don't know, somewhere. These people coming back, they got a long time to go to hit that billion year. It's just fucking crazy. A billion year. I mean, when I started listening to the audio tape, and this girl was saying that she was so excited to sign it. She was even thinking in her mind that she was gonna like sign it with like her best handwriting and all that. And then when she looked down and saw her signature, morning. See, that's how you can tell it's not a Scientologist. Is when someone acknowledges and says, "Good morning, how are you?" You know, Scientologists don't do that. They do this. You know, that's their trick. That's their MO. God, it just kicks me in the ass. Oh, here comes another van. Here comes another van. Here we go. Here they are. Coming out. There they go. I'm watching them speed off. Yep, look at them. There they go. There they go. Run! 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 Child abuser! Look at. So they're slowly, one van after another van, sneaking out to go to work. You know? How many vans have you guys seen this morning?
So far, I think this will be 3 because there were 2. There's another one, so 3 vans.
Okay.
Late to post today.
They're very late to post, right? Because they should be there like by like 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Some of them some of them are on there, and then the next shift we usually like 9:30. But today they're all late.
Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I think if we get closer, they're going to run us over. Let's say that. Um, they have no concern for people that are called WAGs. What does WAG stand for, Serge?
Wag?
The people that are on the outside?
A wag.
Oh, WAG. Sorry, excuse me. I'm dyslexic. So it's a WAG.
It's anyone who's not a Scientologist.
So it's not an acronym for anything?
The W is something about Oriental man. It's a racist term that was used,
Oh,
and that
okay.
L. Ron Hubbard adopted for his minions.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
it used to be a racist term, but that's what they all call anyone who's not a Scientologist or doesn't know the terminology.
Yeah, bank. Well, that's the problem. Like, Running Bear, if they hit you, I don't know if you were on here last night, Running Bear, but on Aaron's live yesterday, he had streets on there, and they were talking about starting an investigation on the sergeant. And Aaron, started inquiring about it, and who he was speaking to, they said, "Oh, you don't want to start it right now because the moment you start it, they can't share any information with the public or anybody because they're now investigating that sergeant. And so, because they're investigating the sergeant, they have a year before the investigation is closed. And what they do is, it's a loophole." Is it sounds like they allegedly set up the investigation themselves immediately, and they don't do anything until day 364. because then it doesn't allow the public to actually appeal it, and then on day 365 it automatically closes. So they find every little loophole in the world. I mean, what church does this? What church does this? Church is always like, when I walk away and I do my lives and I'm on my own, he's like, get back over here, get back over here. It's like, I just picture like a van pulling up and dragging me into it for somewhere, like one of those little kidnapping movies. But you never know what they can do, Who knows what they have up their sleeve. Yeah, cults are the only ones that do it. Exactly, you're exactly right. That's the only ones that do this shit. I remember one time when I was in my 20s, I helped design a software package for interior designers. And the Mormon temple in Utah purchased it because they used it to design their temples. And I was educating the people to train them on how to use the package inside their design studio. And they had a design studio there in Utah. And I became friends, of course, very friendly people with the head designer. I'm a designer. Most of us guy designers have a flair for, style, and a lot of us do happen to like the same sex. But he was married. But he started letting me in on this little secret, that little secret, and then he took me up to the cloud room. It was called the cloud room or the sky room or something like that. And that's where he said the men would take the boys. And when I asked him, I'm like, what would they do up there? And he just kind of like smiled at me, just insinuating what I was expecting him to say without saying. So it just shows you another sort of cult doing things to kids. It's just systemic through so many different religions that this shit happens. Christina, you're so cute. Today is absolutely beautiful, isn't it? I mean, look at how blue the sky is today. I mean, we had, last week we had a rainy week, and it was a nice change. Definitely a nice change, but yeah, driving up. Here comes there's a helicopter. That looked like a news helicopter. Yeah, we're all over this fucking cult. We're sick and tired of this cult, and that's why we are here. And that's why we're not leaving. And that's why we're just doing baby steps just to take the fuckers down. No, Serge is disconnected from his family. His friends are the friends that have blown themselves and are out and are disconnected from their family too. So they all his friends, that's kind of like their family. They all hang out together. Holidays, they do all the things together in holidays and Christmas, and those times are really sad for them because even though they they say they're okay. I see it sometimes where it's hard. It's hard not to have your family for the holidays. It's hard to not have your family at all, or hard not to have a family at all. So they get to choose their family and they choose each other, and it's so beautiful. And those are, it's like you guys, you're part of the family, you know? Yeah. Well, and you know, there's you know, LAP spends 50 million on police helicopters yearly. Ginger's sharing, and yeah, we see them every night. It seems like we see one every night. You know, especially flying around Scientology. You know, I wonder how many people in this neighborhood actually what they think, or if they even realize it. And that's the thing, is a lot of people don't even realize. I mean, when I first started my channel, when I first met Serge, I had no idea of all the background bullshit that went on. And then when I got to know the deep, deep side of Scientology, it was just like, I'm like, what the fuck? How the hell are they getting away with this? And then we were down in Clearwater, and he had reported this to the police. He had a case open. And he would call, and they would say, oh, we're looking, we're investigating. And one day he gets, I don't know if they called him or he called them, but they're like, oh, your case has been closed because we can't reach anyone. So we can't ask them any questions. So they just went ahead and closed his case. So it just shows you how deep this goes and how corrupt this is. Oh my God. Yeah, their numbers are dwindling. Definitely dwindling. And it's because of you guys. It's because of you guys supporting us. It's because of what we're doing out here on the road and on the streets and bringing the truth to light. And it's going to keep dwindling and keep dwindling. That's funny. Every time I see a white van, I'm like, ah, that looks like a work van. So they seem like they've been going out like every half hour. So maybe they have a little schedule going on where they're going out every half hour, and then they take them to the building, and then they pull into a garage or another gate just like this with covering over it so you can't see the people get out of it. And you never see someone walk out the front door here. You never see someone walk out the front door and like, oh, walk over to the liquor store or walk over to this little cute little restaurant right here and have lunch or something like that. No, these guys here, they're workers. They don't get to do that. They have to eat that cafeteria food, you know, and I can only imagine. You know, my sister, you know, used to work in a place, and that's where she'd get her lunch a lot of the time. They're like, what are you doing? Pack a lunch. This stuff is crap. It's the cheapest food ever. It's the most processed food. And you know, I shared this before. It was so cute. Like when I like to cook, and I like to cook healthy and stay healthy and just, you know, cook the best food I can possibly in my body when I can. And I like coming up with my own recipes. And so I asked Serge one day, I'm like, hey, how about if I make a lasagna? And he goes, oh my God, I hate lasagna. It's gross. It's the most grossest thing in the world I've ever had. He goes, I hate lasagna. And I'm like, why? It's really, I like it. It's really good and real healthy, you know, if you make it right with the right vegetables and the right sauce. And, you know, I was blessed. Once again, you know, my life has been so blessed. I said, well, what did you eat? And someone just wrote, yeah, beans and rice. Beans and rice.
That's when they're punished, it's beans and rice. And
Yeah.
when they're not punished, it's like Cisco food, generic Cisco food.
Yeah. So
Nothing yummy, for sure. Like gross cafeteria, cheap, gross food.
yeah, just gross food. So anyway, so
Not the executives, though. The executives
Yeah,
get special meals.
yeah, the executives get anything probably they want: sushi,
Literally.
steaks,
Yep.
lobster, all the good stuff, and then everybody else, the workers, all have shit food. And then if they don't put up the tarp right, guess what they get? They get beans and rice. So this guy might have been eating beans and rice for the last few days, and he's come out and straightened it up a little bit. As the designer, I think he could have been a little more neater with it and a little more cleaner. He doesn't have the pattern of the fold going the same direction. I would have made sure that the pattern of the fold went all the same direction. It would look more like a wood fence potentially, but that's me. But anyway, so I made lasagna one time. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna make it for me. And so I gave him a little piece, and all of a sudden he started eating. He's like, oh my God, this is really good. And before long, not too long, he started going, when are you gonna make lasagna again? When are you gonna make lasagna again? And then I started going, and I started trying to figure, I was like, well, why didn't you like it? Why didn't you like it? And then when I realized it was like that Cisco frozen food lasagna, I mean, that stuff is mush. That is just mush on top of mush on top of mush. I was like, I wouldn't eat it. I wouldn't feed that to anyone. So I totally understood at that moment what the nutritional value of the food he was getting inside this damn hotel. Crazy. And now he's become a really good little cook. I mean, he surprises me all the time with some really wonderful dishes. Oh my God. Yeah, it's called, Amy's saying it's called slop. It is slop. And they run them through the line as fast as they can because they only have minutes to eat. So they have to, like, run to the cafeteria, grab their tray, grab their plate, and get the slop. Yeah. Well, he does today. He gets to have the best food today. And he's healthy as hell. He works out all the time. Takes care of himself. That's what it's about. Your body's a temple and treat it like one. Because you can. I mean, you can see how beautiful it is here today. Let me see if I could get this shot.
11:11.
11:11. You can see way back in between the trees there. You can see the Griffith Observatory way back in the back there. Oh, you're so sweet, Christina. Thank you. Honestly, I'm just really waiting for the surge to pick his channel up for a little bit so I can take a break. I need to go find a bottle of water and get hydrated. I mean, I think it was about 7 miles here to get over here. So, and it was nice that you guys were on the ride with me. I know you probably didn't see much, but you got to see the beautiful sky and the beautiful weather that we're having. I just I just keep walking, and I'm like walking in this guy's driveway, and I don't think they like us walking in their driveway. They want us to kind of stay put, I think, and so I want to honor that. But I just enjoy walking and talking. Look at the butterflies are out. Oh, this is interesting now. Here comes a trash truck. Here comes a trash truck, and so I'm curious to see if they actually empty their trash. Let's see if they empty their trash.
They
Right?
had a ton of trash. Their things are filled to the top.
Yeah, you can see the lids are popping open there. Let's see how this works. This will be interesting to see if they are allowed to actually take their trash. And then they're known to go through your trash. They're known to dig through your trash. So everything that goes out of our house is shredded. I mean, we've got every protection possible at our place because we just shred every single document. You know, because you heard that lady, like with her bank account and all that, you know, she probably didn't even think about it. Or it wasn't even on the radar until the Scientologists started moving in. And I guarantee you, it's probably they want her out of there. They want another family in there. So they could put 12 more bunk beds and house 12 more people in her place. That's what it is. Yeah, so you see down there's a trash truck coming. Okay, so Serge just got back on, but I'm going to hang on for a while just to see where this trash truck goes. Okay, I'm going to sit down for a second. I'm telling you, I'm still getting back in shape after my hip replacement. But this is like, I mean, this is definitely kicking me back into shape. All this protesting out here on the street. Okay, so the truck just stopped. Okay, I'm going to turn around the camera right now. So the truck just stopped. Okay. And he is going to get their trash cans. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to get up and go across the street real quick so we could see this together. So yeah, look at it. So now, if we were Scientology, we'd be grabbing one of those bags of trashes. You know? I mean, look at this. And they're loaded. They're heavy. Heavy? Hey, you're a movie star. Movie star. Yeah, look at that. And look at this. This is public domain. This is like, look at this. All wrapped up. And that's just one. Here comes another one. I know, we should follow them to the dump and actually... But that's not my ammo. You know what? We've got enough receipts. We've got the real receipts. I mean, these are probably toilet paper and who else knows what else. But look at that. Oh, there goes the van right there going by. Yep. We just missed that. Yeah, but you notice like most businesses, some businesses put their cans outside for the trash guys, but these guys have to actually open it up and get it. Yeah.
Get their trash on. So let's see all of these being emptied. And you know what, guys? It'd be interesting to find out how much of our taxpayer money goes towards for this one.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and now it's funny because like you could even see here. I'm going to make this really tall. Okay, so you can see. I mean, is there anything inside the recycle bin? Probably not. I don't know. I can't see anything. Oh no, there's a couple boxes in there. I see a couple boxes. But I would assume that they don't allow them to recycle much of anything. They just want everything to be thrown away. 5156 Fountain. Let's see. It's interesting. Yeah, 5165. Did that say 65? Yeah, 5165 Fountain. So that's where they live. You know? Sad. You see a bunch of masks on the ground. Oh my god. It's warm, you guys. It's warm here in California today. I want to say we are probably hitting around 80 degrees right now. We are definitely up in the temperature today. So my little scooter guy is still hanging out here. Mr. Scooter Guy is still hanging out here. Interesting. Hasn't moved. Hasn't done anything. Just hanging out. Interesting with his little scooter. So, how's your day going?
Get a real job.
Get a real job? What's a real job? Do you have a real job? Is this your real job on the scooter? Yeah, see, he's the plan. You see that? He's the plan. He's photographing. You know, you're just as guilty as they are. Locking up the kids, molesting the kids. Do you realize that? Your name's going to be on a file one day, in a suit one day, because you're sitting here supporting them. Yes. Yes, film me all you want. Film me all you want. You see that? You know, and like, and it's funny, he's on someone else's property. He's on someone else's property, and if you go on their property, they call the police immediately and get you arrested for trespassing. So right now, he's really trespassing. So let's see here. Yeah, you see this guy? There he is right there. Look at him. I mean, an old retired fuck. Hiding, doesn't want to show his face. Hiding, hiding, hiding. I hope you're proud of yourself. Hope you're proud of yourself. Yeah, I see. Come on in, buddy. Come on. See, he's teasing me. Cross the line. So Scientology may even own this property here. Hi. Huh? I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, we're just protesting. Yep.
Got it. I just manage this property, so
Oh, you do?
just checking on him.
Who's that guy? Do you know who that guy is?
I mean, he's just one of the tenants.
Oh, he is? Yeah, no. I think he works for Scientology. He's like a planner or something like that for Scientology. Yeah. Enjoy the day. It's beautiful. Thanks. So she was the manager. She said he does live there. And she doesn't know what he does. This guy back here with the camera on the scooter. He parked here and rode a scooter almost like me. And then all of a sudden he just screamed at me. He's like, "Get a job, buddy. Get a real job, buddy." I'm like, "What's a real job, buddy? What kind of job do you have working for Scientology?" You know, and I asked her if he lived there. She said, "Yeah." And I go, "You know what he does?" She goes, "No, I have no idea. He just kind of hangs out." And I go, "We're just sitting here protesting." She goes, "Oh yeah, they need to be protesting." Yeah, he was definitely photographing. Yeah. Yeah. Oh look. This is going to be a big no-no because look at, they left the lock unlocked, and I bet you that's their combination right there.
Yep.
That's their combination right there to their lock. And I bet you the city's going to hear about it.
And I wonder who pays for them to do this.
Oh, we do.
You know what I mean? Like
Our taxpayer dollars. Yeah.
Collect trash. They're just a bunch of trash shops.
Yeah.
Just pour trash out of Literally. Everything for their benefit. Nobody but themselves.
Sorry, the comments are going by fast, and I can't. I was reading something about being, the people being harassed or something like that. Yeah, no, he went inside the building after you saw that he turned his back. No, he's back out right now. He's filming us right now. Here, I'm gonna go across the street real quick. I do have to take a break here, guys. I need to get some water or something to hydrate. Yeah, he's just hanging out there. He's probably, I guarantee what he's doing. Now, this is my thought. I bet you anything, he's queuing the vans to go in and out. He's their eyes, even though they have eyes everywhere. I'm like thinking to myself, why does he have a scooter? And I'm like, oh, I understand, because parking around here is hard. And so instead of walking from wherever he's parked, he's jumping on his little scooter to get to his house. I'm like, he doesn't really look like an avid scooter rider to me. Yeah. It's just so warm out today. It's nice to be in the shade. It's funny, it's like it's always that catch 20, or I don't know, catch 22 or whatever it is. Like when it's hot, you want it to be cold, and when it's cool, you want it to be hot. I mean, but I did love the rain. I loved the rain last week, just to have that break and just to hear the rain come down on the roof. It was really, really nice. But you guys on the East Coast here, oh my God, in the States, you guys got slammed and the floods. Even like here down in San Diego, they got flooded. It was just crazy. I mean, our world is just changing. Every day is changing. Every year is changing. It's like I've never seen such crazy weather in my life. And it just seems like it just keeps getting worse and worse. But we adapt. And we still get to enjoy some really cute little shops here. Furniture shops. Little art shop, little furniture shop in there. They're building furniture. Yeah, right here, look at this. Very cool furniture. Love this. From the 20s. Or six, yeah, no, they're more from the 60s. I don't know. 20s, yeah, 60s. Very cool. Really nice pieces, actually. Yeah. I mean, look at that piece. That's super cool right there. Love the furniture now. Beautiful pieces. Beautiful pieces. That definitely beats bunk beds, right? Okay, guys. I think I'm going to pass the baton over to Serge for a little bit. I'm going to jump off for a little bit, go grab Serge and I a couple bottles of water, get hydrated, and then I'll be back on and see you guys back on here in a little bit. Wherever you guys are, I hope you guys are enjoying your day, having a beautiful, beautiful day, and enjoying, just learning. This is my journey with this, and I have another YouTube channel as well. I talk about pets and pets health. It's called The Pet's Journey. So if you have a pet and you want to learn more about pets and feeding your pet and all that, check that one out. I started a couple of years ago, and I'm just getting ready to start picking up people to start interviewing on that. So But there are some recordings on there about cooking for your dog and holistic ways of treating your dog like you would like to treat yourself. Because, you know, kibble is not the best thing. It's kind of like if you're giving your pet kibble every day, you want to be able to at least throw some of your human food in there once in a while to give them some different nutritional value to the food. Because kibble just, you know, the nutritional value in some of the kibble, they actually add a lot of synthetic nutrition to it, and it's not the healthiest. So if you're feeding your dog or cat kibble, treat them once in a while, some fresh fish or some meat or chicken or some vegetables, and that will help their immune system. See my hat? This is my little doggy right there. Okay, guys. I love that you guys have been hanging out with me this long. It's been so nice sharing this moment with you. And once again, I just followed the pet's journey.
What are the business
Okay,
from
guys.
Scientology owns
I'll
in
see you guys
LA?
soon.